Hi, I have decided to look into passive programming in the library. According to the readings and to Fitzpatrick, passive programming involves providing opportunities for learners to interact with the library, explore literacy, and connect with each other without the constraints of structured events. So, that word passive is really important in the passive programming title. There are some really great positives to passive programming. Um, the setup or prep work can be done ahead of time, so the activity is ready to go in the library and doesn't need to be involved. Students can interact with the programming without the librarian, so the librarian can be helping others, can be teaching a class, and students can still be interacting with this programming that's already been set up. Um, Passive programming might be the reason that students are drawn into the library space. It can also be a really fantastic option for introverted students. And then some students might choose to use the programming in the library as a brain break or a screen break. Some ideas and examples from the readings are take and make bags, an author spotlight area, surveys such as would you rather, I wonder boards, just other questions, reading challenges, book cover designs, writing prompts, mystery books, book reviews, and then book themed origami. In my current library, we have a few passive programming options. I'm really interested in this, which is why I chose to explore this topic. So, what we have at this time are game tables. So, we have a chess table, a Jenga table, and a puzzle table set up. And these games aren't in boxes; they're out and ready to go, so students can pop in with little time and still be able to enjoy the activity. We also have a big whiteboard wall where we post a different question each week, and then students can write on the wall their answers to the question. But some ideas that I'm really, really interested in implementing in my library after exploring passive programming or the take and make bags. So this would be an activity. It's possibly tied to a book or literacy in some way that students can check out and take home. So everything would be included in the bag for like a craft or an activity or an experiment. If it's tied to a book, it's possible that like paperback copies of that book are in there. Another example of a take type checkout bag would be a book club bag. So there would be multiple copies of the same book in there. I love this idea of students checking out things other than books. And my public library down the street from my house, they have items that you can check out, like a baking kit or a slime kit, or there's even a metal detector that you can check out, which is really, really cool. Another thing I'm interested in implementing in my library is a would you rather survey kind of near the door. I'm picturing like two clear buckets with pom poms, and one answer is over each bucket. And so students could easily just answer the would you rather question with a pom pom. I think this would be a fun thing to that students would want to pop in and contribute to each week because they know it's there, or something they can do on the way out. Just something fun, and we could somehow gather our school data on our would you rather. I think that would be fun to share. And then another idea from the reading is reading challenges that are based on a theme that would possibly have like a display or a bookmark tracker. I love this idea. So, for example, one of the options was like reading around the world. And so, trying to read a book from like various continents or various countries, that would be really cool to have like a bookmark that you kind of stamp or keep track of, something like that. So I really love those ideas and would love to try them in my own library.